Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
What are you doing there with your mobile phone?
I'm moblogging.
Moblogging? What does that mean?
Oh, moblogging is a combination of the word mobile and blogging. It's another form of blogging. Users can publish blog entries to the web from a mobile phone or other mobile devices.
Sounds interesting. That must be very convenient.
Yes, you're right. I can blog wherever and whenever I'm on the move. It's especially good when I'm on a business trip and my laptop happens to be away from me.
How can you do that?
Well, if I simply want to write a few words, I'll send it by email or edit it all from the cell phone browser.
What if you want to publish some photos?
Then I'll shoot some pictures, resize the images and upload them with text descriptions to my blog.
I see. Moblogging must have done a great favor for habitual bloggers like you.
You bet it.
I heard Rose is pregnant. I hope it'll be a boy this time.
I hope so, too. Rose and her husband have been wanting a boy so much.
After 3 baby girls in a row, Rose is under a lot of pressure from her in-laws. They want a boy in the worst way now.
But baby girls are just as good and just as fun as baby boys.
I agree with you, but you know how old-fashioned the elders are. I am so happy to know that the promotion campaign for our new product is very successful. We just made a record sale this season.
That is very encouraging news. I heard that the marketing department has done a 3 months research. They sent the feedback information to the Research and Development Center by the end of every month. That is to say, the R&D Center redesigned the product twice before it was launched into the market.
It is not an easy job. How do you like the advertisement for the new product?
That is the best one I have seen. I am sure our target customers, young people, will love it.
Certainly. When can we expect you and your daughter for dinner? Next Saturday?
Next Saturday? I'm sorry. I've promised to go to a Chinese opera with my daughter.
How about Sunday then?
Yes, Sunday sounds fine. What time?
Does 6:30 suit you?
It suits us fine. We'll see you then.
Thanks, goodbye. Look, it's clearing up.
I can see the sun now.
I like summer as long as it's bright like this.
Anyway, I dislike summer here. There's too much rainfall.
Have you gone to school today?
I went to school today. Did you go to school?
I couldn't go to school today. I was sick.
That's horrible. I'd be happy to give you the assignments from English class.
Thank you very much. That's kind of you.
Don't mention it.
When you miss a day of school, I'll be happy to give you the English assignments.
That is greatly appreciated, and I hope you feel well enough to go to school tomorrow.
What time is it, Tom?
Just a minute. It's 10 to 9 by my watch.
Is it? I had no idea it was so late. I must be off now.
What's the hurry?
I must catch the 9:30 train.
You've plenty of time yet. The railway station is very close. It won't take more than 20 minutes to get there. Are you enjoying your trip to New Orleans?
Oh, yes. I really like it here.
Would you like to do something tonight?
Sure, I'd love to.
Let's see. Have you been to a jazz club yet?
Yes, I've already been to several clubs here.
Okay. What about an evening riverboat tour?
Actually, I've gone twice this week.
So, what do you want to do?
Well, I haven't been to the theater in a long time.
Oh, okay. I hear there's a terrific show at the Sanger Theater.
Great. Let's make a reservation.
How was your vacation in Paris?
It was exciting.
Hi, I'm Benjamin. Nice to meet you here. You look great.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too. I'm John. Is this your first time to take a long-distance trip on plane?
No, this is the second time. But I also feel bad because of the lower pressure and the jet lag.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that. Take it easy. It will be okay soon. You see, I take this long-hour plane frequently, but the jet lag still makes me uneasy.
Oh, that's too bad. Do you get a good knowledge of China?
Yes. Whenever I think about China, I'd see the Tiananmen Square. China is a very beautiful country. And I've seen many landmarks in China, but I like the Great Wall most.
All of the Chinese are proud of the Great Wall. And it was built before the Yin Dynasty near Shan Haiguan, the first pass in the world.
Was it built before the Yin Dynasty? I thought it was in the Ming Dynasty.
No, before the Yin Dynasty.
Oh, yeah. Thought I am an American. I know quite a lot about China and I like Chinese tea very well.
Both the green tea and the black tea are good for our health. And I usually refresh myself with a cup of tea. It is really exciting news.
What news?
You don't know? The company is going to replace these old computers with the latest ones.
You know what we will get?
We will all get a docking station on our own desk from which you can remove your laptop easily. And if you come back to office, you just reconnect your laptop with docking station.
What docking station?
This is a kind of socket mounted to your desk. The socket has all the wire connections of the company line and all the other office automation equipments, like fax, copier, a screen, printer and scanner, and it will be very convenient.
Another big step forward in saving on our office equipment. I don't need a desktop anymore. A laptop is enough.
Hey, buddy, are the fish biting today?
They sure are. They are practically jumping in the boat.
Is that so? Well, what kind of bait are you using?
We're catching most of our fish with lures.
Lures? We're using live bait over here.
What kind of live bait are you using? Worms or minnows?
We're using worms.
Are you having any luck with the worms?
No, we haven't even gotten a nibble today.
That's too bad. Why don't you try using lures instead?
I would, but I don't have any in my tackle box.
That's too bad. Well, where are you fishing?
I'm just fishing from the shore. How about you?
We went out in our boat. I have a favorite fishing hole out there.
Sweet. Can you tell me where it is?
Oh no, I can't tell you. It's a secret. Say, why don't you go over by the lily pads and try fishing there?
Do you think that's a good spot?
Sure. I used to catch my legal limit of bass there all the time.
Thanks. I think I'll go check that out now.
Good luck. I hope you eat some fish.
What's your email address?
It's Bulldog 123.
Bulldog 123. Are you sure that's all?
Yes.
No, that's incomplete.
What do you mean?
What's your mailing address?
456 Cherry Drive, Pasadena, California, 91170.
That's correct.
So what's the problem?
Bulldog 123 is just the street. You have to give me the city, state, and zip code.
Oh, I get it. My email address is bluedog123@yahoo.com.
What a great weekend that was.
My feelings exactly.
I really enjoy the beach in the summer.
I couldn't agree with you more.
We should come here more often.
You are absolutely right.
I'd like to come back next weekend.
That's exactly the way I feel.
Sorry. I've got to run.
Okay, see you.
Have you seen that house?
Yes, it looks interesting.
You're right. I love it very much.
It must be old.
At least more than 100 years old.
Let's enter it.
I can't open the door.
It must be locked.
Let me ask the old woman in that reception office.
She can't answer you.
She must be deaf.
It must be a haunted house. Are you frightened?
Frightened? You must be joking. Isn't this great? I always wanted to own a farm, live out in the country, grow my own food.
This is very beautiful. Though I have to confess, I don't know the first thing about farming.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
What was that?
Relax, it was just a goat.
And that?
It's just the cows that are grazing over there. We can milk them later.
What was that?
Honey, seriously, it's just a sheep. Relax.
Relax. That was just the horses and donkeys that are in the stable.
You know what? I don't think I can hack it here out in the countryside. I'm going back to the city. Have you seen that house?
Yes, it looks interesting.
You're right. I love it very much.
It must be old.
At least more than 100 years old.
Let's enter it.
I can't open the door.
It must be locked.
Let me ask the old woman in that reception office.
She can't answer you.
She must be deaf.
It must be a haunted house. Are you frightened?
Frightened? You must be joking.
I heard that Janet has got a new job. She's working for the United Investment Group. I hear that they pay very well.
I heard that too. She must be making a pocket. Well, good for her.
Now, she'll be able to save up for that holiday in the United States.
Yes, she will. At the moment, the exchange rate is very favorable, so she should try to go as soon as possible, while it's cheaper.
You're right. By the way, did you hear that Tom inherited some money recently?
Really? I thought his parents had died several years ago.
They did. He inherited the money from an uncle. I hope he doesn't lose a lot of it in tax to the government.
Dying can be very expensive nowadays. What's he going to do with it?
He said that he would probably invest most of it. He's got a well-paid job, so he doesn't need the money to cover day-to-day expenses. He just wants some extra money available for when he retires.
I had some good financial news yesterday too.
Really? Have you won a fortune in the lottery?
No, but I got a pay rise of 5% in hours for all the hard work I've put in recently. I think it was very nice for my boss to show his appreciation in that way.
It certainly was. So, what are you going to do with your windfall?
I heard through the grapevine that Michael probably become the new sales manager.
How did you get wind of the rumor?
I am not a rumor monger.
Let's stop gossiping and get back to work.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.